Hey guys, FUT5 here with episode number 4 of our RTG on FIFA 20. We're kicking this off with game number 11. We're 7-3. This guy's got Ben Yedder, Stoichkov, Messi. He's got a Nesta at the back. Mane, he's got a very OP side. We're going to take him on, and we're going to continue the form we were on yesterday, hopefully. This is a new day. This is Saturday's gameplay. So we're going to hope that we can continue the form that made us 7-3. If we can go 7-3 again, that means we'll wrap up Gold 3 in this episode. But kicking it off, Zaniolo, he has been very, very good in this squad, and I think I'm going to keep him next week as well. I'm going to slightly change up the squad, and I think I'm going to keep him until next week. But here, Joe Gomez wins the ball, finds Ferland Mendy, intercepted off Stoichkov by Jordi Alba. Lovely little back heel, couldn't quite find Mertens on the first try. He wins the ball back though off of Nesta. Finds Keane finds Tonali. Tonali dribbling around, trying to find some space, finds it back to Keane, up to Lineker, turns Nesta brilliantly, strikes it past the keeper, and he makes it 2-0, doubling our lead. And you might have saw there, I can't remember if in the end of last episode we had Mertens in the squad, but we do have Mertens at cam now, replacing Royce, Havertz, whoever we've had there before, Gnabry, Perisic. But yeah, we've got Mertens there now. We're going to try him out for a bit, as he gets the assist to the Timo Werner goal in the 49th minute. Timo makes it 3-0. The guy rage quit. He didn't even pause it. He must have just turned off his PlayStation. Deserved victory for us. We had the majority of possession, a large majority of the possession. More shots on target. Mertens got the assist. Maybe he's the cam that will work out for us, but that's 8 wins on the board. Silver 2. Silver 2 is 1,000 points, so we're not quite redeemed our 2,000 FUT points to get in next week. This guy, another Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, Palacios, Alan, Werner, Roberto Carlos, Juan Jesus. I don't know who the other Brazilian, Diego Carlos. But this guy, very good squad, played like a bitch. Sat back the whole game in this 4-2-3-1. Kaka, I forgot I had Kaka. I packed him from the baby icon pack. So he's come in at cam. Mertens had one game, got an assist, and he was out. Kaka's in. He's come in. He's got a goal, and he's made it 1-0 just before half-time. Malquit down this right-hand side. He's going to thread the ball through to Zaniolo. Breaks past Roberto Carlos. Gets past Diego Carlos as well. Lays across to Lineker. First shot well saved by Van der Sar. Second shot, he tugs it home. He makes it 2-0, doubling our lead in the process. And as I was saying, this guy played like a bitch. Counter-attacking and sitting back. But we win the ball off of his corner with Timo Werner. He's tracking back with his Neymar, not even his Zambrotta. Tracking back with his Neymar. He loses the ball. Now, he's going to score a goal here. And I completely believe it's because his Neymar was out of position and running back into position. My centre-backs didn't know what to do. They didn't know who to mark. You can see he's just coming into position now. But he's there, unmarked. But Messi breaks past Tomiyasu. Sneaks in at the near post. I really need to learn how to score those near post shots because I'm having so many opportunities and they're just not going in the back of the net. I could have won a lot more games this weekend if I could just finish, because I've got Werner and Gary Lineker up top. Both have 90 plus finishing, but we do win this game. A very even game. Again, I dominate the possession, 59%. More shots. We win the game. 9 wins on the weekend. Approaching that silver 1, which auto-qualifies us for next week. Going into the next game, a Ronaldo, an Mbappe, Kante, Overmars, Gnabry, Kerr and Thiago Silva at the back. Haven't seen that one yet. But Kante wins the ball off of Werner. Somehow not a foul. Somehow it's a foul towards me. I don't really understand how that works, but 10 minutes in, the ball finds Overmars down his left-hand side, charges past Malquit, and he's got 3 men to aim at in the middle. Ronaldo, Mbappe, and, well, he finds Mbappe, somehow overhead kicks out. I'm not sure what Tomiyasu was doing. I don't know, but 12 minutes in, it's an overhead kick by Kylian Mbappe, and that's actually going to be the only goal scored. I'm going to talk about not finishing my chances. This is one of those games. I had some quality chances in this game I could have tucked away and won the game, but I didn't. I lost 1-0. And it's just because I think it was a very unfortunate goal as well to concede, because our defenders should have done better there. But this guy's got Rio, Van der Sar, Suarez, Jovic, Kubo, Vidal. He's got a very decent team, but we do well against these decent teams. Gary Lineker plays the ball across, saved, but it falls to Werner, strikes it, and it deflects off of Kaka and goes into the back of the net. That's 2 goals for Kaka. He's now our highest scoring cam that we have used all weekend. And it's a very fortunate goal. Probably should have been Werner's goal, but hey ho. We are still 1-0 up as Kaka finds Tonali. Tonali finds Werner. Turns, finds Lineker. Back through to Werner. Quite a fortunate touch, but it's a really nice finish. See, I've got some finishes locked down. The one-on-ones I can do. I can't do near posts. You know when I don't know what button you press, but you put a lot of power on it and you fire it at the near post. It always beats the keeper. Not quite sure how you do that. But Werner plays through Lineker. One-on-one with Van der Sar. He's just going to play it back across to Timo. 3-0. At this point, I thought this guy was going to rage quit. He decided against it, so fair play to the guy. But we are just going to punish him even further. Lineker fell over. Zaniolo played it to Lineker. Suarez won back the ball. Suarez gets tackled by Lenglet, plays it straight to Vidal. Suarez then turns Tomiyasu and strikes it into the back of the net. A finish like that. Ter-Stegen's apparently one of the best keepers on the game. I don't agree with that. I think he's terrible. But a finish like that, if I could do a finish like that, I would win way more of my games. But alas, in the 81st minute, Alan, looking to make it 3-2, finds Jovic. And I don't know what I did with Tomiyasu there. I don't know if you saw, I just kind of slightly backed up and allowed him the chance to shoot. And I shouldn't have done that. But Mane looks to do a bit of skill. He finds Keane. Keane's going to play it back into Zaniolo. We're still winning, but I do want to get that 4th goal just to have that little safety blanket. As Dan James backheels it to Sadio Mane. 4-2 is going to be the score. 4-2 will be the final score as well. Sadio Mane helps us get to the double digits in terms of wins. That's 10 wins on the weekend for us as we go into game number 15 with 10-4. The +6 ELO. But we're coming up against another very good squad. Another Messi, a Sane, another Ben Yedder, another Player of the Month, Timo Werner. We're just coming up against some brilliant squads this weekend. I never come up against squads this good. This many good squads at the weekend. I come up against squads. Maybe it's because my team rating has gone up. I'm not quite sure. But another one. A finish like that. If I can do a finish like that with my Werner. We've got the exact same card. If I can finish like that with my Werner. If you know how to do that, please comment it down below. Help me improve my finishing. But if I can add finishes like that to my game, I really think I can push on to become like consistently gold 1 material. But Werner throws the ball through to Gary Lineker. 68 minutes into this game. We're in the second half. Hits the post. Deflects to Tierney. Back to Werner on the volley. Quite fortunate, he volleys it at the ground and it bounces over the top of the Ter-Stegen. And he makes it 1-1 on the score sheet. As Zaniolo plays the ball to Kaka. Kaka to Werner. Werner to Lineker. Lineker is going to throw it back through to Werner. Skips past his man. Across to Zaniolo on the left foot. First shot saved. He's tall, so he's going to win the header back to Werner. Edge of the box to Lineker. Takes it down. It's a really nice touch to just take that one. Stop it dead. Shoot it on that 4-star weak foot. Past the keeper. And we're now flipped the game on its head. We're now winning 2-1. As Ben Yedder, charging forward in the 82nd minute. Plays the ball to Del Piero. Back through to Ben Yedder. Great tackle by Tomiyasu. He finds Jordi Alba out to Lenglet. It's a poor pass straight to Sane. Sane to Ben Yedder. Back through to Messi. Messi back to Ben Yedder. Strikes it past Ter-Stegen. It's a really nice finish. And again, I really expect Ter-Stegen to be saving that. If he's the best keeper on the game, he should be saving shots like that. But 94 minutes in, Sadio Mane's come on and he's going to tear this defence apart. Him and Dan James up top. They are not to be messed with as skips past Lenglet. One-on-one with Ter-Stegen. Strikes it past him. And he makes it 3-2. Straight from kickoff. Timo Werner loses out the ball. But it goes straight to Rijkaard. Messi to Nkate. Back to Sane. Holds it up. Back to Nkate. Back to Sane. Lovely little... Oh, man. Lovely drag back. Finds a space. Threads it through. He had no one around him apart from Malquit, who's like 78 rated. So you know who's going to win that one. And Niakate makes it 3-3. Straight from their kickoff, basically. As we go into the second half of extra time. Sadio Mane to Dan James. We're just going to dink one over the top because we know Mane is going to get to it. And we know a delicate little chipped finish over the top of the goalkeeper is going to get us the victory in this game. 4-3, a very even game. We had the majority of possession and we won the game 4-3 on our route to gold. To silver 1. So we've got the 11 wins. We're at silver 1. Now we're going to go and try and get to gold 3. Game number 16. You look at this squad. This looks like a squad I could beat. Normal Yarstein, normal Hernandez, normal Gnabry. And I don't know what it was, but I just played so bad for these next couple games. There's one game in the next couple of there's one game between now and game 20 where I played decent. Every other game I played terrible, and they were all fairly winnable games. There was none where if I was playing at my top ability, I could have beat most of these guys. But this guy especially, I could have beat this guy. But I don't know what it was. But I just played like pure crap. Look at this. Straight to Rivaldo. Lewandowski through. Skips past Ter-Stegen. Ter-Stegen is crap. I would not recommend him. He's not worth 40k. Get any keeper on the game, because they will do just as good a job as Ter-Stegen. Because he's poor. I do not rate him. And then this is the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. A lovely Lewandowski shot. You can see I paused. I was 4-0 down in the first half against a guy who maybe was slightly better than me. And his team was maybe just as good as mine in terms of ratings and stuff like that. But I don't know what it was. But we lost that game 4-0. I rage quit. So that is a loss on the record. Game number 17. Another Messi. This guy's wasted money on that Aguero. I will definitely say that. But he tried to get cocky there. I don't know if you saw that fake shot. We play the ball to Werner. He holds it up. Threads it through to Gary. I don't know how he stayed onside, but we hit it first time. I thought he was offside, so I hit it first time. And he just strikes it past the keeper. 1-0. And I'm not entirely sure how he scored that. But you know what? A goal is a goal. I'll take it. We're 1-0 up. But 11 minutes in from the corner, Gomez to Raheem Sterling. This guy was very good with his dribbling. He was a very good player in terms of that. Lenglet won the ball, fell straight to Mbappe. He was then out of position and allowed Sterling in the chance. Lovely heel to heel. And that was well saved there by Ter-Stegen, but it goes out for another corner. This time again playing it short to Alejandro Gomez. And then Raheem Sterling with a thunderous strike at the near post. That is what I need, a strike like that. Because with Mane, with Werner, with Lineker, probably with Dan James, they've all got better finishing than Raheem Sterling, I would assume. So I should be able to do those types of shots. But Mane charges through, dinks it across to the back post. Dan James is there, heads it home. The little Welsh magician heads the ball home into the back of the net, 2-1. As we're not done there. Werner plays the ball through to Mane, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He is just going to stop, compose himself, curl it past him. 3-1. But then, right from kickoff, as Aguero plays the ball out wide to Alejandro Gomez. Is it Alejandro or Alessandro? But he skips past Zaniolo, cuts back inside with a nice little turn, finds Aguero, back through to Messi. He's going to charge past Tomiyasu, and just, again, I need to learn how to do those. Strikes it at the near post, past Ter-Stegen, as he looks to make it 3-3 here. Leo Messi dribbles past Lenglet, strikes it. It took a deflection off of Tomiyasu there. You can see I paused, and I just kind of paused the game, and I just stood still. I stood up, and I just thought, what the fuck is Ter-Stegen doing there? Because he, honestly, do not listen to what people say, because he is not that good. A player who is good, Team of the Year Mane, saved us once again. Just drives past the defence, makes it 4-3. That will be how the final score ends for us. So we get the victory in terms of the game. We had 9 shots on target there. 4 of them going into the back of the net. Really nice performance by me. But I'll tell you what, these next 3 games are piss poor performances by me. And all I can do is apologise. This guy, Sané, De Bruyne, Team of the Year. Ziyech, he's got that League SBC Correa. Vidal, PK, Red Semedo. And I just don't know what happened in this game. I really do not know. We gave away the ball to De Bruyne. He throws it through to Ziyech. That's an avoidable goal. You can see this guy has Casillas in goal. Similar to the guy that had Yarstein in goal. This guy has Casillas in goal. We should be beating him with our strikers. Zaniolo skips past Zambrotta, strikes it past the keeper in Casillas. But at this time, he had already made 2 wonder saves. And you can see here, and here, and here, and finally here. 5-1, we quit the game. Fuck that, you know. I should have played better in that game. Coming against this squad. This is a squad I don't expect to be beaten, but I usually perform quite well against these types of squads. But 14 minutes into the game, Bernardo Silva, he is going to find some space out wide and finds it centrally to Butragueno. Greenwood, he's got the 5-star weak foot. We can't really allow him to take a shot on any foot. We allow him to take a shot on his foot, I think that's his stronger foot. And he strikes it past Tomiyasu, past Ter-Stegen, low hard driven into the opposite corner, and he makes it 1-0. And Ter-Stegen, he is out. After this weekend, I'm never using Ter-Stegen again. Lineker, great strike, saved by Ter-Stegen, falls to Zaniolo. He, on his left foot, is going to play it across to Tonali. Tonali to Roy Keane. Keane back to Tonali. Back to Zaniolo. He's going to hold it up and find Werner. Turns David Luiz brilliantly. Shows Gary Lineker how to strike it into the back of the net. 1-1. At this point, I thought, okay, I can handle this guy. If I can defend well enough against this guy, I can beat him. But I dragged Alaba out of position. That allowed him to cross it to Butragueno, who shouldn't be winning those types of headers anyway, against Tomiyasu and... who do we have at the back with Tomiyasu? Lenglet. He should not be winning those headers, but he does, and he makes it 2-1. And then just before half-time, Bernardo Silva lays it across to Greenwood on that 5-star weak foot, makes it 3-1. At this point, again, I'd had enough. I'd had enough of Ter-Stegen, and I don't know, it just angered me. It pissed me off. So we quit that game. Game number 20. This is another. I'll tell you now. This is another L. We went 5-5 for games 11 to 20. 5-5. Imagine that. So currently, at the end of this episode, we are 12-8. I played a few more games after this. So going into games 21 to 30, I played a few more games just till I won a game, basically. And I did win a game. I will mention in tomorrow's episode what games I played still on this session on Saturday night, and I've got a few more to play on Sunday night. We are pushing for the gold 3, potentially gold 2. I will tell you now, I've changed up the squad. Ter-Stegen's no longer in it. He is piss poor, but Adama Traore is a player I wish I had done. He was all over me in this game, and again, I was playing like shit. I don't know how many. I'd say 5. I'd say all the games I lost, I could have put up a fight in a majority of all of them. If I was playing at my best, I could have won probably all of them. But that's how FIFA works. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad. And unfortunately for this little session, we were average, 5-5. But I should have done better. I do apologise for how poor I played. Hopefully in tomorrow's episode we play better. Hopefully we can get to gold 3, push for gold 2. There's a slight chance that we can actually get gold 1. If we can get gold 1, that'll be a miracle. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys, please like, subscribe, and peace.